Okay, accumulator will actually work differently. I've not been able to split my screen, okay, because this phone does not have a split screen function. Once there is a signal on the accumulator page, this is where I'm going to place the trade. Okay, probably let me see if I can. You can see all this green. These are trades I've taken before. Okay, all I need to do is wait for the right signal, then click on enter. I cannot start. Okay, there is likely not going to be signal. Now, the signal setup for accumulator is based on permutation. Okay, it's based on calculation. Let me use this to explain what it is really all about. You can see these two lines. Okay, these two blue lines. One is up, one is down. They are always the same. Now, that is the smallest size, the highest size. That's the barrier. Based on this thing changes based on, let me show you now. Let's change it to 5%. You will see that the amount will change. You can see it has reduced. The higher the percentage, the bigger it gets. Let's go to like 3. You'll see it get bigger. 3.9 from 3.7 to 3.9. Now, just a minute, please, so that I can place a trade and show you how the trade is supposed to be. Now, I've entered a trade, right? I'm now saying this price should stay between this green line for the next 1, 2, 3 tick. That's all I'm saying. It should stay within this blue line. It's not going to spike. It's not going to be big. It's not going to go outside it. Every time it goes outside it, that's when it cuts off and a new one starts. Okay, so I started this account from like $12. Is it today? Yes, today. I started this account from like $12. Right now it's at $16. I've done okay, let me see from the position here. I've done, you see all the trades, some of the trades I've done here. Okay, you can see the trades I've done here. Okay, it's accumulator. Accumulator is sweet to trade. You easily forget yourself and continue trading. But I trade with targets. The only idea is just I wanted to make $4, which probably I've already achieved. Okay, you can see all the trades I've done with accumulator. Now, the way this works is that when the signal shows up, you must press enter immediately. You don't wait. Once signal shows up, you press enter immediately. Okay, like now, there is a signal. Sorry, I'm looking at it from the system because my phone cannot, there has been a signal, okay, but I cannot trade it. Okay, there was a signal which has been traded, which has been won, but I could not trade it because accumulator is very fast. All right, it's very, very, very fast. If there is anything I could tell you about accumulator, it is fast. The price is constantly moving and the signal is enormous, meaning a plenty. But you don't have to trade all the signal. The purpose of every trading is for, you can see every time it spike, you can see, okay, every time it spike outside this blue box, it shows you red. And this one, the statistics you are looking is the breakdown of every time it spike. So based on back testing with a permutation calculation, being able to find out averagely when you could enter and there is not going to be a spike. So this one is not like a signal-based particular whereby the signal is special on maybe a low, whatever. The reason is that the more time you can enjoy accumulator is when the market is ranging, meaning probably market is not moving that much. Okay, there are always periods like that. Market is not moving that much. You can see every time it's spiking, boom, boom, it shows red, 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 red. Are you getting it? So the signal is structured to look out for when there is less spiking. Okay, I've actually forgotten that I've disabled the reporting for accumulator. I've reactivated it, so you will start seeing the records there. It's easier to trade. You open up the signal. Once you see it, you click on enter. Okay, let me see. I'm going to pause, wait for a minute, and see if I can make one trade. Okay, just one trade. Okay, I just click on an entry, right? You can see movement 1, movement 2. I'm only trading for 3 ticks. Okay, I'm only trading for 3 ticks. That's like, that 3 tick is like 12%. Okay, you can see that 3 tick, this 3 tick is like 12%. Okay, for 1 tick is 4%. So I want 1, 2, 3. Give me 12%. So imagine if I've done 12%, and looking from here, I just want you to look at it. How many trades can you see so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost, that's 11. Okay, all today. Today, on this account, I've only traded accumulator. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, you can see I've done 12 trades. Now, this is over trading for me. There's another signal that just pop up now. Okay, another signal just pop up now. Okay, now let's go over to my website. Okay, just a minute. Okay, from here, this is where I have the accumulator signal, right? You can see from here, this is accumulator signal. It's only one index. There is only one reason why I prefer to do one index at a time. Now, because until I've accumulated almost like 6-7 months signal data, that's when I can now work with others. Now, every index varies. Okay, once the signal shows up like this, signal, then we have entry. I see signal, I see entry, I click enter immediately. If you did not click enter immediately, leave it alone. And you can see I already have explained here, accumulator with 3 ticks at 4%, 12% per trade. You don't need to do plenty. The only reason why I am doing like 12 trades is because I wanted to use $2 to make like $4, which I've already achieved. I've already achieved that. Oh, because if you multiply, let's say 10 times 10 trades by, what do you call it? By per trade. Okay. I cannot trade because before I swap over, you can see signal is coming now. You see, before I swap over, my entry don't pass. It means you can see it says enter. So once you see accumulator enter ongoing, it's supposed to be just for 3 ticks, meaning 6 seconds. You are trading 6 seconds. You can see result 1. Okay, you are trading for 6 seconds, just 6 seconds. Each tick is 2 seconds. So imagine it is here, and answer, I saw the signal, I now do like this, 1 second is gone. I do like this, 2 seconds is gone. Before I even do like this, 3 seconds is gone. Half of the period I'm supposed to send the trade is already gone before I click on enter. I've already set my take profit. You can see This one you can set your take profit so that you exit exactly when you want to exit. That's the fun part of accumulator. Okay, that's the fun part. So if you want to trade accumulator, you must be on the same page. Meaning, is either you open the signal down and you have your page down, and do not over trade it. Do not over trade it. 3 signals, boom. Meaning you can make 36% of your stake. Because if you over trade it, you are likely to encounter losses. That is the honest truth. You are likely to encounter losses. And you can see here, I've updated my website so that everybody knows. Don't trade with money you cannot afford to risk or to lose. Okay, trading, derivative trading, it requires you to understand this principle. Okay, do not trade with borrowed money. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Don't do that. Don't trade with borrowed rent. And if you want to trade, first test the waters. Okay, test the waters. Do you know what it is to use $2? I've made 100%. Okay, I've made 100. Very simple. Look at it here. I have made 100%. Okay, I'm trading with 2.8. I'm making 35 cents. Okay, 35 cents times 10. That's $3.5. Now plus 2. That's 0.7. That's almost like $4. So I've made 100% with what? $2. Why am I using small money for this type of trading? Because if you make mistakes, you will lose all your stake. If it did not work out, you are going to lose that stake. That's why I'm not trading it with all my money. So that even if I eventually, because my signal sorted the period I could trade, their period it will go numb. You are not going to receive signal because it is ranging. It is not ranging. It is moving very, 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 very fast. Okay, there are periods like that, so not a problem. But if you want to be consistent and you don't want to overdo it, you want to do it small, and be stable over time, I will recommend, like now, there's been a signal. It's ongoing. Okay. Let me see if I can capture. You can see it's ongoing. It's already won. Now, it can generate, let's say, in a day, you get like 400 signal. Out of that 400, maybe you had 20 or 30 losses. The reason why we say keep it small. While I'm doing this recording, there has been nothing less than 3 signals and they were all won. Now, accumulator requires swift entry. I need you to understand, I'm repeating it again. Accumulator requires quick entry. So, if you want to trade accumulator, okay, for instance, there are people who can split their screen. Okay, you can split your screen. You have signal here. You have signal on top, and then you have the deriv page for accumulator below. Then you can set it down and you be pressing your entry. Instantly, you will get result. Or you have another device where you are seeing the signal is available. Once there is an entry, you make a quick entry. That is how to trade accumulator for better results. Okay, better result. You can see that I'm not going there, coming back here to come and place an entry. Why? Because if I do that, I'm going to be exposing my stake. I will have a possibility of losses. Reason, because it takes just 6 seconds to win 12%. 6 seconds. Not like, unlike, let's say it goes outside, whereby I can use 2 minutes. I've already explained how accumulator works. You see all this barrier you are seeing, they are based on the growth rate. If you, on the percentage you are supposed to receive. Now, if we change it to lesser, it's going to be more. Okay, and the statistics is going to change. If I change it to 1%, for instance, now, remember we saw it at 3 something. See, it's now 4. Okay, when it's at 4%, what you see 3739, abi. So if I change it now to let's say 2%, okay, 2%, and I save it, what can you see? It has changed to 0.41 something. So the lesser the percentage, the more they increase it. But the bigger the percentage, the shorter it be. So you are saying, oh, this price is not going to suddenly move. And you cannot control such. Okay? That's why I recommend don't overtrade it. Okay? Don't overtrade it. Don't overtrade it. Okay, for instance, let me see. Okay, I can make one entry. I've made one entry. 1, 2, 3. You can see 3 moves. What have I made? 35 cents. I'm done for the day. No more trading. I'm looking at the signal. I've seen the signal. I've done signal. I need you to understand. I've done the signal. I saw the signal. The signal was upcoming. I saw it and I placed it. But you see, I cannot start going swapping to that page. The seconds I'm going to use to swap to it, I've tried it before to even try to record it like that. You know, they work. So the easiest way it works is you set it up on maybe you have another device, set it up. That's for accumulator. Accumulator, it is very quick. I'm repeating this. It is very fast. You are trading within seconds, and you can see all the trades I've done with accumulator. Okay, so imagine I've used 2.8, okay, to make, I can't really recollect because I started from $12. So now I'm 70. To make like $5. That is over trading. Listen very well. That is over trading. But I'm doing it because today I've not done any trades. That's the only, I need to show you so that you understand. That's the only thing I wanted to do today. I wanted to make, okay, look at it. This is the real, actual result for today. I've done 12. Are you seeing? 12 trades. So I have made $4.46 using $2.8, over 100%. I'm okay. I don't have to beat around. I'm okay with it. $5 is like roughly almost maybe 8,000 or something. 8,000 naira. They are small as it look, is something. So now imagine if I was doing this with $20 or $30 or $50, what I'll get. But before I can do with $20, $30, I'll make sure I make that $20, $30 times 4, times 5. That's the rule. I must ensure that first, whatever I want to trade with, whatever stake I want to increase to, I have made it more than 10 times. The reason is so that even if I experience 1 loss, 2 losses, I'm not going to be impacted by it. So at the end of the month, I will be profitable trading it. That is the principle. That is the rule. So don't just say because you've done this, you did it for a week. Now, you want to start using $100. The way your money will disappear, you will be amazed. All of a sudden, boom, everything is gone. So if you don't want to experience losses, trade based on the rules. The rules are very simple. First, understand what you're doing. Do 2 to 3 trades. Record good consistent profits. Understand the terrain. Then, when you have made profits after like 1 week, 2 weeks, from the profit you've made, that is what you're now risking. So your mind is going to be free. You are not going to be attached to your trading. You are not going to be afraid of losses. That's why I'm not afraid of losses. God bless you. I'll see you in another video.